Welcome to the top 10 catches of 2016. This is number 10. What is this?
What is this?
Kyle was catching that black crappie.
Why is this in the top 10?
I don't know, it's just an intro. You start off light. Start off easy. We didn't want to shock nobody. That thing was really dark.
Yeah, this is the weirdest crab you ever seen. I didn't know what it was.
But watch this, it's a big one. I thought I had my first Virginia citation.
It was a good trip. A weird trip. Spontaneous. We sat in traffic for an hour for that.
Yeah, we was going there a lot, Kyle. We had mastered that little puddle. The Roaches Run. Right across from Washington, D.C. I caught probably my biggest soccer lay to date. Look, Colin tried to lose it too. He threw the paddle on top of it. Watch, he gonna miss it when he tried to net it. Look, he tried to lose it. You didn't see the paddle drop on top? I tried to lose it. See, you just picked it up. But look how big this thing is. Your head was in the way. But it was bigger than your head. That was like a 16-inch soccer lay.
It was a big. It was not 16 inches.
Yeah, it was.
No, it was not.
It was big. You ain't caught one that big.
It was 12 inches.
Number 9. What number 9 is? Oh, this was stupid. I just went out there messing around. That was my first cast of that day. I let the lure sink, and then I felt like a nice little tap on it, and it took off. It took me like 10 minutes to get this fish in. It was a big black drum.
Why is it in your top 10 fish though?
It was a big fish. It was probably the heaviest fish I caught all year. It was heavy. It wasn't the longest fish, but it was the heaviest. It was really dense. Look at the head on that thing. Still done beat your record though, Colin. I think you still caught the biggest black drum that
You
I've
think
seen.
so?
I think so.
That thing was long, but it wasn't fat.
Well, this thing was just big and bulky. Look at the size of the head.
That's like the one we caught Thanksgiving Day that day.
Yeah, no, that one's pretty big too. But I don't know. This is probably the heaviest fish I caught all year. And I didn't even fool with it too much. I just let it go. I don't really like black drum. I thought it was a redfish. Number 8. What's number 8? Oh, this was in Jamaica Bay.
J-Bay.
I think this is less to do with this one fish and more to do with like the overall experience of going to New York City.
Both times.
Fishing up in New York City and catching these crazy fish. It's amazing. They're like giant piranhas chopping fish in half. They easily bite your finger off, huh?
Yeah, I've seen it happen on the video.
How what was the biggest one you caught?
Was it 40? It was the one I caught tournament day.
40?
Yeah.
You caught a 40? You ain't catch no 40.
It was like, yeah, it was 40. The one I didn't submit for the tournament.
No, that was like 30 something.
No, it was
30,
40.
33.
It was like right at 40, like
33.
right at 40.
They don't catch 40-inch fish.
Yeah, they do.
That one wasn't really that big. Well, how big was that one? 30 something.
The one I caught was big.
If you caught a 40, you would have won. The whole
No,
thing.
I came in second place.
Oh.
I would have came in second place in the junior division.
That fish laid out perfectly on the rule. I don't know how it laid out perfectly on the rule like that. You can't really see the teeth in that picture. You know Zoffinger used my picture? Oh, this is number 7. What's number 7? Oh, this is a crazy. This is like one of the weirdest cases I had all year.
Where is that?
That's in Bayou St. John. They had a flounder.
Oh.
This is the weirdest catch I had all year. Like, this fish was not supposed to be where it was at.
Caught a flounder by St. John. But also, it's the same year that M. Hood was catching flounders in the river, so.
But that's supposed to be there.
Flounders are everywhere.
No, flounders are not in Bayou St. John like that.
Why not? They've been opening it, but
No, they haven't. They don't open it. They don't really open it. It must have went in when it was really small.
You think they don't open it, but they open it all the time. They open it at least once a month.
All right, what's number 6?
There you go.
Oh, this is your jack, Colin. This is when you went crazy.
Got him.
That was a good strike. Too bad you didn't have a camera on your head. That would have been a nice angle to catch it. This is just the normal things we do. Look forward to more of this next summer. Every year in July, the jacks start moving into the lake, following the schools of pogies and mullets. We're going to do a lot more of this. And maybe even try to catch some tarpon. I know they have tarpon there with them. But we'll see. I'm looking forward to once it warms back up because it's cold right now. I hate fishing slow in the cold. And Colin, look at that. Look at that.
That was like the first fish I caught when we got back from Virginia.
That was your first fish in Louisiana?
Yeah.
In 2 years?
Yeah. Except for those couple trout we caught in Cocoa Tree.
Yeah. You can't even hold that up. You was shaking. Look how much you shaking on the fin, on the tail.
Shaking? That's the fish shaking.
No, that's you struggling. Kyle, you was that hyped up though when that joint was poking. Watch. You had to release.
I just wanted to do something exciting for the camera.
Oh, okay. You just trying to be hyped up.
Keep the peak sharks.
This was just a good experience too.
It was just an instant day.
It was less about catching the fish, this specific fish, but more about driving where we went down in the end of Virginia, in the Chesapeake Bay. Really what we wanted to catch was cobia, but we had to settle for what was biting.
I think these sharks were so exciting because we had been out there all day.
Yeah.
We were in the middle of the Chesapeake Bay, blowing around.
Yeah, it was better than catching nothing, right?
Finally caught something.
Yeah, got the skunk off. And I never got a shark that close to my boat. I've hooked them, I've looked at them. I've never got one close that close. The coolest shark I hooked this year though was I was back in the marsh and I thought it was a redfish cruising and I looked again, I did like a double take and it was a little shark, probably about the similar size, cruising in the marsh. And I pitched my lure to it and he took it and he took off running for like 10 seconds before he popped my line. It was crazy. You ever told me about that? You know about that? It was back right in the lake. Right in the lake.
You got him barely. You got him put
Collins is yours, man. We could have got you a nice picture of it if you would not been scared.
I'm scared.
To pick it up. Why?
I didn't want to bite my leg. I had already broke my lure strap that day.
You could have picked it up and looked and gotten a nice Instagram profile picture. But it could have been like, oh, look how much bait you got coming. You got a whole tackle shop in your
You never catch any fish, and I started snagging those things. I was like, okay.
Oh, this is number 4. Number 4.
What is this?
Oh no, this might have been the craziest catch of last year.
Oh, yeah.
We caught that walleye. We had went fishing all over the world for a walleye. We traveled to,
just all of a sudden, fish
and
from
then,
soccer waves.
and then we just randomly ran into one. Yeah. That's crazy. Colin was really excited. This is the most I've seen Colin smile in like 6 years. Look at him. Can't contain himself. Colin, why you so excited?
Because it's just, it was such a surprise. Like, I did not expect to see that fish at all.
It was surprising. We was catching nothing but sac-a-lait, really. Then later, like in the next couple of weeks, we started catching catfish and other stuff. But while it was still cold, it was like nothing but sac-a-lait.
And then all of a sudden, that random thing.
And then one in the middle. We weren't even catching many bass.
Like, I didn't even expect to catch. I would have never went there to try to catch one. You know,
You didn't know they were there. Yeah, that was a good day. What's this? Number 3. Oh, we're getting high up there now. This was a crazy catch.
oh, the carp. I forgot it. I forgot that was this year.
This was funny. This is our pond fishing phase. We was fishing in this pond like every day.
We fished that pond a lot.
We learned a lot about pond fishing. This is definitely the biggest fish in that pond though. I was fishing for bluegills and I ended up hooking this big old stupid carp. This is probably one of my most fun fights that I ever had though. Especially on the fly ride.
Oh, you gonna grab that stuff. Oh man, it's a big grass carp.
It's the biggest freshwater fish you ever caught.
Yeah, I caught a big garfish before though. I probably caught a garfish that way more than it.
Really?
And during the IFA championship, I caught like a 5-foot garfish.
Now I see why them British people be fishing for this. This is fun. Oh.
This kind of made me want to go catch some redfish.
Reach your hand in there. That hook ain't gonna hurt
I feel
you.
like it'd be a similar fight.
Grab his gill.
No, that fish ran for a long time. That fish was running for like 15 minutes. You remember that? I was really excited. I really didn't know what it was at first.
That was a big fish.
I didn't know what it was. I thought I had a world record bass or something. I never caught a carp before. I didn't know they fight like that. Now I see why people fight like that. fish for? Oh, this is number 2. What is number 2? Oh, this is probably my favorite fish.
My first snakehead.
This is one of my favorite fish to catch, I think, Calvin.
You only caught one.
No, I caught more. I
Two.
hooked so. This is the most challenging fish I've ever fished for. I fished like, how many times? At least 20 times for mine. I've only got one in my boat once.
It's a beautiful fish.
It's cool though. It's a really cool fish.
Got a pretty pattern.
Now I want to go over like where they really at in Thailand. Like, you know where they said them blue ones at? You ever seen the blue ones on Instagram?
Yeah.
I want to go over there and see what those look like. And those giant ones. You ever seen the really giant ones? They be like 4 feet long. These were cool though. This is a really cool fish. I wouldn't mind if they had a fishery down here somewhere that I could catch them. But I'll have to go all the way back to Virginia. Kyle, look at your face. Watch Kyle's disappointment. Watch this. Kyle, what happened? You was in shock.
Cause I had it under my foot and it just let it off the hook.
Just let it off the hook.
Yeah. They are who we thought they were. I knew it was trying to get out of there. I was gonna try his best to get out of there.
Colin, this was a good day of fishing for me. I caught a lot of nice bass.
I missed snakehead.
I missed two snakeheads, and I got this one in the boat at least.
That was a good I like that place.
That was a good fishing spot. I wouldn't mind going back there. Like the fall, spring. Dang, that was a strong fish. See how I whipped his head like that? That's definitely the strongest pound for pound fish I ever fought. It wasn't the hardest fighting fish, but when it whipped, like when it wanted to go, it went. It was all muscle.
Yeah, it went.
Look.
Exactly what you said. When it wanted to go, it went.
I couldn't even stop it. I put all my weight with my heel on that fish and it just slid right out.
That's exactly what I did. I was trying to step on it and it
was a little slimy, strong sucker. I don't even know what to do to him. Maybe we shouldn't be so scared. We should just grab him with our head. But here's number 1, Colin. This is the biggest thing I hooked all year. It's definitely the biggest thing I hooked all year. I was being careless. Just being careless. Playing with that charm. And I stuck that hook right into my left hand. Why is it number 1? Because this is the most shocking fish. Colin, it's a nice 17-inch speckled trout. Good eater. I was crying too. I was stuck over there, alone. This is like my Survivor Man moment. Like, when I was working on this, like, I was thinking in my head, like, I was like, you know, like on Castaway, Tom Hanks. I was like, I'm gonna have to stay here the rest of my life until I get the hook out of my head.
pull your teeth out.
Yep. I was struggling. I didn't know what to do. This is the first time I went fishing with Xavier, and he came and like checked on me like after like an hour of me being there pulling on this hook. And I was like, Xavier, I almost got this hook on my hand. I just need you to pull it the rest of the way. Can you pull this off my hand? This is like the first time I met this dude. It was kind of funny.
What he said?
He was like, no, I can't do that. So then he made me pull it out myself. But luckily, I really had it like 95%. Mm-hmm. So like after like 2 minutes, I was able to get it out. And we went back to fishing. And I think I fished for like the next 4 days after that. It didn't stop me at all. So thanks for watching this top 10.
Obviously, it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad, but next year's going to be better.